Good morning, good morning. You are listening to Ryan Fleming and my co-host,
Marley Fleming.
and we are Waking Up with Flem. Good morning, listeners.
Good morning.
Ooh, scary voice, Marley, scary voice.
Yes, I love that intro music. That's fun. And with this being our last episode for this month of October,
Yeah.
we get to have just listen to it a little bit more for this last Monday of October. So good morning, listeners. We are so glad that you are joining us on this fall chilly day. If any of you live probably in and around our area, the South,
Yeah.
I'm sure you got summer on Saturday and winter on Sunday.
A warm winter. It was like 60 degrees.
But it was chilly. It was chilly with the wind going from 82 on Saturday
Yeah,
and
it was.
upper 50s on Sunday. That was a little bit of a shock for us.
Just
but
a little bit.
That's just our weather here. So we dress for all seasons. But good morning, and welcome to our show. We hope that you have a wonderful week and that you're gearing up for spooky, scary Halloween on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
So, as we always do, we are going to recap our weekends, and then we're going to get into our topic for today's discussion. But we'll start off with Friday. Friday was a great day. I got back from a conference. I had a conference on Thursday and Friday, so Ryan was solo dad again.
Yes.
He's been solo dad for quite a bit these last few weeks and everything with just several things that have come up. So I appreciate him, and I'd like to give him a big round of applause on that one. Yeah, thank you so much, sweetie. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got back in town from my conference on Friday. It was a beautiful day, and with our anniversary being yesterday,
Yep.
happy 12 years of marriage for us.
12 years.
Yeah, Ryan went ahead and bought our anniversary gift.
Yes.
Do you want to explain what that is?
Yeah, I just like hearing you talk all the time.
No, goodness.
No, so I went out and bought a solo stove, which is a smokeless fire pit, they say.
They say, yeah. Well, there was a little bit of smoke in the very beginning.
Yeah, it smokes.
But it was warm. I liked
good.
it. Yeah. So in addition to that, he was like, let's do a at home
Movie night
and cook and
Built a screen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
So Maisie actually wanted to watch, because I was like, let's watch a scary movie. It's Halloween season. It's scary season. Well, not too scary. And so she suggested the original Beetlejuice. And I think Ryan and I laughed way more than the kids did.
Yeah, because they were like, how many more minutes is left? I want to go play my Xbox.
Yeah. But it was good. It was fun. But I have to do a shout out and a public apology for last week's podcast. We got called out on it, and I'm so sorry. So let me say my dearest apologies to Jarod Ashcraft. I am so sorry.
And Cassidy.
And Cassidy, yes. I'm not leaving Cassidy out, but Jarod was the one who made the comment and seemed like his feelings were getting hurt. So Jarod and Cassidy, thank you so much, guys, for allowing us to come over to your house the last weekend to watch the Georgia football game. It was great. It was a good football game. They gave us the idea for the outdoor TV/movie setup and everything. They had everything set up on their back patio. We got to watch the football game.
Georgia versus Texas.
Yeah, Georgia versus Texas. That was an intense game too.
Yeah.
Lots of targeting.
Targeting.
They got to tackle. I get it, but they got to be able to tackle. That's the whole point of the game. So yes. So guys, I'm so sorry that we did not include you in our conversation of what we did on Saturday. But yes, we enjoy y'all. Y'all are just a very integral part of our lives. So y'all are just there. And I apologize for not mentioning that. But thank you again for all your hospitality.
Yes. And watching Declan.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Hey, that's why it's great to have great neighbors / friends that are family. I mean, just it's amazing whether they live down the road from you, whether they go to church with you or work with you or whatever. It's great to be able to have that. We always try to switch it off and everything. So if you don't have some families, get some.
Okay. Back to this past week.
Yes. So sorry about that. So back to the past week. So yes, that was our Friday. Saturday, we had Declan's last football game. And it was another loss. But they did score. They played really well. Declan played the entire game.
Yeah.
That guy.
Offense, defense.
Yeah. He tackled. He tried to do a whole like run play, I guess. I'm not very good at explaining it. He tried to catch the ball. It was a good throw. It just was a little too high for him. But it was still a good game. But our boys are going to, even though their seasonal games are done, our boys are going to continue to practice because they are going to be in a tournament. After
the Turkey Bowl.
The Turkey Bowl, yes. After.
On Black Friday.
Yes. So we're going to see how Ryan handles that.
That's no good. But I guess we're going to football. No shopping.
We'll do some Black Friday talk and Thanksgiving talk next week when we get into November.
Yes, we will.
Yes. But, and then yesterday, Sunday, like I said, was mine and Ryan's anniversary. So we got to celebrate it by watching Maisie's soccer game. And so that was in a different county. It was travel. So we went to church and went to a soccer game. And then my sister and brother-in-law came into town and we did dinner at Taco Mac. And that was our anniversary.
Pretzel bites. With
pretzel bites for the win. Yes.
Delicious.
Yes. So that was our weekend. So like I always say, we always do our recaps and everything, but I am going to kind of go into a little funny story. So I know how we talked about our video cameras, right, guys?
God.
Okay. This quick story.
Doesn't have to deal with me, so it's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything, but your kids. Okay. All I want out of our kids is just honesty. Please just tell me the truth when I ask you. Please.
And they know we have cameras.
They do.
And Daddy will check them.
Yes, they will.
In a heartbeat.
He will. But I just want honesty. And so I was vacuuming the house yesterday and I had seen this little pink eraser that has been laying around on the counter for about a week or so. I knew it was Maisie's and I had put it in with her stuff on Friday and told her to take it up to her room. Well, as I'm vacuuming, I find the chewed up eraser next to the stairs, knowing that our dog had already chewed it up. So I just politely ask her, hey, can you pick this up and put it in the trash? And I keep doing my vacuuming and everything. And as I'm about to put up the vacuum into our understairs closet, there's the pink eraser. And I'm like, Maisie, I told you to throw this in the trash can. She's like, but I did. I was like, then how did it jump out of the trash can and over into this closet? She's like, I don't know. Maybe Moose got it. Well, no, because Moose has been following me the entire time. Because
trying to eat the vacuum cleaner.
Yes, he's infatuated with the vacuum cleaner. I don't think it was Moose. And she's like, I don't know. Well, I share my story with Ryan, and Ryan's like,
I'll pull
what
up
time was this?
What time?
I'm going to find it on the camera.
I will go through the camera feed, and I found it.
He did.
She gets up from the couch, just nonchalantly walks around like she's going to the trash can, and she's playing with the eraser. So she throws the eraser, hits the ceiling. It bounces off. I don't know how she picked it up, but it kind of bounced over where her foot was near the door, and she just nonchalantly just boop, kicked it under the door and walked off and did a little flip around the couch, and that was it.
Yeah, so when Mommy saw that, Mommy was not happy.
No.
So I was like, just don't lie to me. So give me the tablet. The tablet's gone now.
Simple process.
Yeah. So I'm sure if any of you other parents struggle on a daily basis with just honesty,
Get cameras.
get cameras, or please help me figure out how to have my kids be honest with me, because I told him, I was like, yes, I do get angry, but I'm less angry if you just tell me the truth. So that was just my little backstory to the video cameras again. But what I do want to lead into today, since we are gearing up for Halloween, is Halloween costumes.
Yes.
That was another thing. I can't forget this either. I cannot forget this either, because we do have some listeners that do listen to us, that we did have a fall festival on Saturday with our church family.
Yep.
And so thank you to our precious friends, Lee and Dustin Thomas, for hosting. But what I'm leading into is Halloween costumes. So our church has always done a trunk or treat. Ron and I love dressing up, and trunk or treat was our opportunity to always dress up. We've had some amazing Halloween costumes the last few years, and we will post them on our Instagram page. But we didn't get to do it last year just because I was away at a conference. Ryan came with me to the conference. It was in Clearwater Beach, Florida. It was amazing. We got to celebrate our anniversary down there. So it was great. Lane came in, watched the kids. It was awesome. But we were so excited for this year. Well, they changed things up on us. We did the fall festival, which I will say it was great too. But Ryan, not so happy about it. So he protested dressing up.
I went as myself. And nothing else.
Nothing else. But
Torchlighter is what I was. I was a torchlighter.
Yes. But I dressed up as a sugar skull. If you don't know what a sugar skull is, please do look it up. It is coming up for the holiday on November 1st and 2nd, I think. I believe it is a Mexican holiday. It is Dia de los Muertos. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, yes. And so I had a 2-piece red top and bottom, and I was actually changing out my summer to winter clothes. And as I was about to put that dress up, which I had never ever worn before,
because her lovely husband, as she put it on, I was like, "Ooh, you got a cha-cha dress." And
so
she never wore it.
But I was like, hey, this is perfect now. I can wear it now. And so I was like, I had already picked up some paint for Declan because he was a zombie football player.
Yep.
And I was like, I got a headband, and my friend Lauren had given me some flowers to put on my front porch, but rather I used them for my headband.
Yes.
So
crafty.
So crafty. So, hey, a 5-minute costume. And I think I did a great job.
You did.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of confused Declan, I think, a little bit at first, but once I showed him what it was, then he was like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So that's what I was. Maisie was a witch, and Declan was a zombie football player.
Yep. Scars and all.
Yeah, scars and all. Daddy did a wonderful job with some molding on his face and everything out of some like paper mache toilet paper.
Tissue paper and glue. It looked good.
But yes, he did. Yeah. And so that's what he's going to be for Halloween. Maisie is...
I got to do that again?
Yeah, we get to do it again.
Oh, man.
But Maisie, she wants to be not my favorite. She wants to be
a psycho killer.
Psycho killer. But it's
Huh?
yeah. Not my favorite thing, but Halloween is what it is, and this is their time that they get to dress up, and as long as she doesn't act it in real life, then
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yes. But going back to our Halloween costumes. So Ryan and I, we've been together for a long time. We've been together for 19 years, so we've had many
Plenty
of Halloweens too.
Halloweens.
So we used to celebrate our Halloweens in Athens.
Athens, GA.
Every year with our friend Dory and Chelsea and so many others. Rusty was out there one time.
One time. He didn't make it very far.
But yeah, so I think our first Halloween, was that the monkey?
The pink monkey?
Yeah, the pink gorilla. So
Yeah, pink gorilla.
we have to go back to that story. That was funny. We were going, I think we were down in Atlanta or something.
Yeah, we were in Kennesaw.
Yeah.
I was by myself. You weren't there.
I thought I was with you.
I think you saw him
'Cause
that
we
week.
saw
I
it.
think we went to Rome.
We saw it waving.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. And you're like, yeah, I wonder if they're selling that.
I don't remember, but maybe she was with me. I don't know. But yeah, the guy was out, what's that place called?
Halloween Town or Halloween Spirit
Halloween
or,
City,
or
whatever it is.
something.
You know, they're out there waving, come get your costume. And I'm like, yeah, I want that. So I went, of course, they don't sell that particular costume in the store. I was like, well, will you sell me that costume off the guy out front? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, $50 too? Yeah, okay. Go get the guy. Of course, it was all sweaty and stuff. I'm like, perfectly worth it.
Yes. So he was a pink gorilla for Halloween one year, and I was a rag doll. And we had stories at that time, and I think she was Taylor Swift. Our friend Chelsea handmade her costume. It was amazing. It was a dominatrix.
Yep.
But it was so amazing. That was probably one of my favorites.
No, that was not my favorite. Hers.
No. Which one was yours?
The penguin.
Oh, yeah. She made a penguin costume.
Yes.
Like, it was either the next year. Yeah, because I was a firefighter.
Yep.
Oh, and Ryan did a really great one.
I do.
He does
custom
authentic. Yes.
costumes.
Yes.
Everybody knows LMFAO, the group. What's the name of the song?
Well, there's shots and
Every Day I'm Shuffling.
Yes, every day I'm shuffling. Yeah.
And the Shuffle Bot.
Yes.
I was the cardboard head, LED lights,
Mm-hmm.
and I had gold
leggings
on.
Very tight. And
Very tight.
Ryan was little. I'm not saying he's big now,
Yeah, he
but
called me
he was
fat.
he was
Thanks a lot.
He was little then.
Yeah.
Because I think the gold leggings were too small for me.
Yeah. Hey.
But yeah, so that was another one. And then I
We didn't
think
finish talking about the monkey.
oh, I thought we were done. I'm so sorry,
No,
guys.
because
Sorry.
you just
Okay.
like to rush me. That was the year they were playing Georgia against
Yes,
Florida.
Florida.
That was the night of the Florida-Georgia game.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And Georgia lost. And I so happened to find this beautiful gold wrapped microphone. And I would go around to all these.
It was on the ground, guys. If you've been in Athens
All
at
kind
2
of stuff
o'clock
on
in
the
the
ground.
morning, it was on the ground and Ryan's putting his mouth up to it.
It's okay. Well, like I could remember that. So I'd pick it up and walk up to the next person I seen. Of course, they're from Athens. They're Georgia fans. And like, how about them Georgia Bulldogs? And they would get so pissed.
Oh, man.
That was it. Sorry.
Yes. No, that's okay. So, yeah, we've had those costumes. I think I was a wizard. But, of course, these were in my early 20s. So these were some not wizard costumes.
Risque.
Yeah, a little bit more risque. I think Ryan was trash or something like that. Or
White trash?
Yeah, white trash.
White trash one year.
He wasn't Sporky off of Toy Story.
No, I was white trash.
But then we started getting into after we had the kids, then we started getting into the trunk or treats. And so Maisie was Finding Dory one year. Super, super cute. I think that was when I was pregnant with Declan. So
that
I
was
was,
before we actually did a trunk one.
yeah. She was super cute. And then the next year we finally started participating in the trunk or treats. So Declan was born at that time. Ryan and I did not dress up at this one, but our table,
Our trunk.
our trunk was the dining table
Beauty
for
and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Maisie was Belle and Declan was the Beast.
Yeah.
And we've made their costumes. Oh, I have to go back and find so Maisie, before Declan was born, I made her costumes too.
Oh, God.
So she was a super adorable penguin one year, and I had made it out of tulle and super cute.
giraffe.
And then the next year, I was like, I'm going to do another tulle costume, but I'm going to make her a giraffe. So I had a yellow bodysuit and leggings, had giraffe ears. I put brown spots all over the leggings, and I had made a giraffe skirt
Out of glitter tool.
out of glitter tulle.
The worst product ever. Whoever created that should be 6 feet under, because that is the worst stuff ever.
Well, and I decided to do it in the bed.
In the bed. So I get
With the covers down.
Yeah. So yeah, no covers on, no protective sheets. Like, pull the comforter, pull the top sheet, and you're in the bed making this.
I think Ryan and I were
So-
like glitterified for
So
months.
I come home, and there's like 50 pounds of glitter in the bed, and I was like, I'm not cleaning that up. She's over here like, I'll do it.
I actually have a picture of that
Yes,
too.
I know.
But yes, so sorry about that. So she was a penguin one year, she was a giraffe the next, and then we started doing. Declan was Stay Puft Marshmallow Man one year.
Jurassic Park.
Well, we're not there yet. So
I'm going
yes,
too fast.
so Beauty and the Beast was our first trunk or treat, and so the kids were the
Characters.
The characters. Well, we won a gift card. We won first place.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, didn't know.
And then it was on.
It was on from there on, guys. So we made it our goal to win every year. And if y'all know Ryan and I,
competitive.
we can be very competitive. And so next year,
sometimes it'd be like 2 days before and we're starting to get stuff ready.
Exactly. So then the next year we did the Jurassic Park. And as I mentioned last week, we had inflatable dinosaurs. Yeah. Ryan and Declan were the inflatable dinosaurs. Maisie was her own thing. And then I was the woman in the Jurassic Park boat. We went all the way. We built up the kind of the stone walls. We had dry ice.
Yeah.
For the like fog and mist. We had Declan and Ryan coming out in their costumes. Because Declan loved dinosaurs at that time.
Yep.
And that was fun. I think we got second or third place on that one.
Yep.
And then the next year we were Mario and Luigi, and we were a whole family thing on that one. I was, I think I was Mario.
I don't know.
Or you were Mario. I was Luigi. We had the
It's
Aria.
me, Mario.
We had the overalls. We had the mustaches. Maisie was Princess Peach. And Declan was Bowser. Yeah. That was a pretty cool costume, too. And then the next one was Ghostbusters. Yes. That was fun.
Ghostbusters.
Yes. So
who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters. Okay. Ryan was the inflatable Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yep. And he was a little scary. He scared some kids.
Yeah.
And then Maisie and I were the Ghostbusters. And I made my goggles.
And what was Declan?
Declan was a dinosaur.
He did his own thing.
He didn't want to be a part of it. And that's fine. That's fine. And then the year after that was my favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite. And it was awesome. I do have to give a lot of kudos to my husband because I started the project and I had to work too much. So he had to finish it. And we were on a time crunch on that one. But I drew out the whole game of Pac-Man.
On a tablecloth.
On a table, like a plastic tablecloth. I drew out the whole thing. And then we drew the kids cardboard boxes for the ghosts. So it was just kind of like a layover type thing.
Yes.
And then Ryan and I were Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man.
Yeah. We'll show a picture of that one. That was a good one.
That was the best one. I loved it. It was so much fun. It was very creative. I can't remember. Did we get first or second on that one? I think we got first on that one. First one. Yeah. So we went every year those last few years of at least getting first, second, or third. Yeah. We've always won something. And then they took it away.
Yes.
But it's okay. We will still hold our heads high. But my favorite thing that is coming up with this Thursday is my friend Lauren dressing up as Ryan.
She is on it. She is going to be
excited, guys. She was like, all right, guys, I got to get into character. I've got to wear a hometown roofing hoodie. Yep. I got to have me a hometown roofing hat. I've got to have a beard. I've got to say bro a lot.
No Care Bears.
No Care Bears.
Nobody knows what that is, but we'll explain that later.
She's got to fuss and yell. She's got to have a Coke or a Mountain Dew in her hand. Yep. And she's got to fart. So, I cannot wait for this.
Me either.
And so it's going to be great.
You know what? You forgot one costume.
Oh, no. Which one did I forget?
One of mine.
One of yours.
My custom created inflatable flailing arm flailing tube man.
Yes, that was a great one. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that one. That one, everybody called him Gumby.
Called me Gumby because my stupid self made it green.
Oh, but it was great, guys. He made it out of laundry baskets.
Yeah.
The little round ones, and he did make it green, like chive green.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
Had eyes, and we were in Charlotte for a Macklemore concert with some friends, and
it was boring.
But the group, we had Amanda and Colby and Chelsea and Jeff and all of us. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. But yes, Ryan trying to get into an Uber was the funniest thing ever.
Yes.
He had to hang out of the Uber and like wave his arms.
But hey, when we were in the area trying to dance or whatever.
Oh my
And
gosh.
if anybody needed room, I'd just flem arms and everybody get out of the way, and I'd have the whole floor to myself. It was wonderful.
It was great. I did forget about that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. But that was
thanks.
great. That
Thanks.
was a good one. But yes, guys. So leading back to our question of the day. Do you dress up for Halloween? What's your favorite Halloween costume if you do? Do you have any? We'd love to hear them. What's your Halloween costume for Thursday?
I bet Colby's is Jamie Lynn Spears one. He had the inflatable one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's Colby's. I
Yeah.
bet.
Yes. So we've seen a lot of great Halloween costumes. I know we have plenty more
Yes, plenty.
to do in the coming years and everything. But those are just a few of our favorite ones. Please share some of your favorite ones, whether it's for you or for your kids or for all four, five, six, how many there are of you. But we'd love to hear them. But that is our topic for today. That is our episode for today. Today's a little bit of a longer episode.
Yeah, long
We had
episode.
lots of stories to tell.
Ooh.
But we hope you have a wonderful Monday.
And a wonderful Halloween.
Halloween. Have a great day, guys.
See you later.